A little boy from Omaha experienced a scary moment after a typical school day turned horrid due to the neglect of the adult in charge. 7-year-old Quincy Jordan was having a regular after-school day until it was time for his drop-off. The bus driver pulled up at a stop, and after the young boy descended, he had a crippling feeling of being lost. Quincy was dropped off at the wrong location, despite letting the driver know it was not his destination. However, a quick thinking act from the little boy saved the day and what could have escalated into a dangerous situation. A video posted on YouTube in May 2022 of how Quincy's situation panned out showed the preteen on the front porch in a neighborhood he recognized. In the security footage, the young boy could be seen frantically pressing the bell. He also spoke urgently, noting that he wanted to see Max's mom. Max was his pal from that neighborhood, and he knew being able to see her would help fix the puzzle. Even as he waited for Max's mom, later identified as Madison Bilstein, Quincy worried about his mom. He stated that he did not want her to be worried about him. Bilstein recalled, "He thought he was going to be lost forever," is what he kept saying. Bilstein relayed that she had just returned for an outing and was in for 2 minutes before hearing her doorbell ring. She stated that it was rare for it to ring, but after she heard the sobbing, she rushed from the basement. She described how sweaty the young boy was, having stayed out in the 98 degrees weather. She noted that he was disoriented and thought he would never see his family again. Bilstein, a mom herself, could not imagine the horrifying outcomes that could have played out if Quincy did not know his way around the neighborhood. She told Inside Edition that the little boy had been hysterical. In another part of the clip, Max's mom ushered Quincy in, promising to call his mom. So far, the youngster is reunited with his family, and his mom feels indebted to Bilstein for helping to save the day. The mom in question, Michaela Walker, and her son recounted the incident in another part of the interview. Quincy recalled that the driver opened the door and asked him to get out. Michaela, who did not hide her feelings, was outraged as she described her son. She said about him, as she expressed her shock at how he was treated. "Quincy is probably one of the sweetest, most caring and loving kids, so to be treated like that by an adult just infuriated me." Quincy's mom further questioned what could have become of her child if things got out of hand. She recalled there being a busy intersection at the end of the road, noting that anything could have happened. When asked if she felt like Quincy's hero, Bilstein stated that it was simply a situation of being at the right place at the right time. The clip closed with Michaela telling Bilstein she owed her everything. It was later reported that it was a substitute bus driver, and the address in the entry still stated Quincy's former home. His parents had recently moved to a new neighborhood. As of this reporting, the substitute driver no longer works for the Omaha Public Schools, OPS. In her explanation, Michaela shared that the school authorities earlier alerted her that there were issues with Quincy's school bus. Michaela stated that the school would call her again to mention that the bus was on its way to drop the kids at their addresses. After some moments, Bilstein's call came through with the shocking news, the mom relayed. "I could hear Quincy. He was hysterical." Michaela was immediately affected by the news, noting how she became unsettled and started crying. Different thoughts ran through her mind, ranging from the possibility of kidnap or an accident. Bilstein shared the same thoughts, noting that the what-ifs ran through her mind all through the night. She played out different scenarios in her head as she shared. "I couldn't sleep last night because I just thought about the what-if reasons." Quincy's mom made it known that the school's superintendent reached out to her, sympathizing and apologizing. The official also promised to work on a better approach to the mode of transportation. Michaela shared that she visited the student transportation office, demanding an investigation because such incidents needed to be avoided in the future. She relayed that there should be a form of vetting before bus drivers were hired. According to investigations, the bus had dropped Quincy at the address stated in the school's files. The statement showed that the school transported over 18,000 students. Michaela later stated that she changed the address after they moved.